Hey everyone, welcome to Infinite Realms. Today I review Weird, the Weird Al Yankovic story, which is weird because you know when Weird Al shows up at the very beginning and says, enjoy this totally truthful, not made up, wink, tale of my life. To which it proceeds to almost be, I swear it's almost a parody of rock and roll movie biopics. Of course, Al doesn't get along with his dad because his dad wants him to work in the factory and he wants to play the accordion. So to rebel, Al goes to a polka party because, you know, kids in a factory town are going to be doing a polka party. Absolutely. This makes perfect sense, right? And everybody finds out Al can really play the accordion. And then he gets arrested, and the cops are like, we found your son at a polka party. And his dad gets mad and smashes his accordion and his dreams. And then he takes off and becomes the greatest performer ever. Quadruple platinum. Wears platinum records around his neck. And then gets on Oprah, and he has a mansion the size of Manhattan, and Dr. Demento keeps using his jacuzzi and laces the guacamole with LSD. It's silly. The great scene is when they go to the Dr. Demento party and we meet Pee Wee Herman, Tiny Tim. I see Grace Jones in there, Andy Warhol. It's hilarious. And then Wolfman Jack shows up, played by Jack Black, which is appropriate, and they challenge him to come up with a parody on the spot of Another One Bites Dust, and then the bassist from Queen shows up and says, oh yes, do that. And then of course he does. Another one rides the bus, dun, 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 dun. Another one rides the bus. And God, that's hilarious. So yeah, obviously you can't take this very seriously at this point. And so then Madonna shows up and wants him to do a parody, but he's like, I don't do parody anymore because I just wrote this new song. It's completely original called Eat It. Yes, that's right. Because Eat It was the original. The parody was Michael Jackson doing Beat It. Keep that in mind. It's a silly movie. It's so silly. And then Madonna and Weird Al start dating. And, you know, and then the awkwardness of the conversation is going, and it's one of the funnier lines. It's like, you know, have you heard my new single? Yeah, I have. So, are you ever, is it really like a virgin? It's like, oh yeah, I am a virgin, except I've had a lot of sex. I mean, a lot of sex. And, you know, she kind of talks like Cyndi Lauper, too. That was a weird part. It's like a cross between Madonna and Cyndi Lauper. It was really weird. And she gets Al drunk, and of course within 6 hours they've met each other. She's a very bad influence. Dr. Demento tells him so, and he shoves Dr. Demento off. And yeah, it's a and then Madonna and Al are in a restaurant, and she is kidnapped by the goons of Pablo Escobar, who wants him to perform at his birthday party. And so Al has to go down to Mexico and kill a bunch of cartel dudes, and you're getting you're getting it, right? You're following along now, right? It's not real, but it's cool at the same time. It's funny. I mean, you know, walk in with the expectation that this is not a real story of Weird Al. Don't buy the hype, because it was yeah, it caught me off guard. Because I thought it was going to be an actual biopic of Weird Al. And then it was like, no, this is just a bunch of silly crap. But good silly crap. Good silly crap. So by the end of the movie, okay. So yeah, Madonna takes over the drug cartel. Of course. He goes back to his parents and he tries to work the factory for like 5 minutes. And him and his dad reveals that he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt and da-da-da. And he reveals to him that he used to be Amish. His dad used to be Amish. And what is it called when the Amish people go out into the world? They said it and I forgot, and I apologize to the Amish community who is not listening to this. And he discovers the world and he finds an accordion and he learns how to play and he's really good. And he comes back to the Amish with the accordion. And then he is shunned for bringing the accordion. So the whole time he was trying to stop Al from playing the accordion, he was trying to squash Al's dreams to protect him. That's what he says. And he pulls out this this paper falls out of the book he's looking at. And he goes, "Dad, what's this?" And it's like, "What do you? I know it's nothing. It's nothing." And it's like, "Wait, this is one of the best songs ever." And then it cuts to, "Been living all our lives, been living in an Amish paradise." Of course he's performing this at I think the Grammys or something. And there's Coolio in the crowd going, and everybody's applauding and cheering and all that. And Al gets up to accept his award for not best, but arguably really good in a very specific niche category, I think is the award. And sorry, I'm trying not to laugh, man. And of course, Madonna, this guy with a big ass gun is just sitting in the middle of the crowd, and he's like, "Should I take the shot?" And then it ends up being Madonna going, "Yes, take the shot." Because she's now the drug cartel. She's also wearing an eye patch. And, of course, this all makes sense. And then Weird Al died in 1985 with an assassination. Yeah, and that's the end of the movie. No, it's not the end of the movie because there's an after credit scene where Madonna goes and delivers a flower to Al's grave, and it says he ate it in 1985, and he reaches out of the ground and grabs Madonna's hand. We just had to have Carrie in there in the middle, right? Yeah. So, a silly movie, a funny movie, but a good movie. I was really surprised by it. I did, after seeing the commercials for it, I had thought it was going to be a serious. Not serious, but I didn't realize it was going to be a comedy parody kind of thing. That caught me off guard. I didn't hate it because of that, though. It's didn't ruin my expectations of the film. But, I thought it was going to be a little more truthful and serious, and it ended up being anything but. It ended up being a typical Weird Al project, which I'm good with. It's Weird Al, man. That's Weird Al for you. I love Weird Al. Weird Al is awesome, and you just gotta love the guy. So, all in all, I will rate it 4 stars. It's really worth a watch, maybe 2, and give it a chance. It's really funny and really good and silly and stupid and it's Weird Al. Up and down, it's a Weird Al story, and it works as that. So, that's my review for this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You have a good one, guys.